Hey everyone, let's read a story about a very grumpy bear and a very brave little bee.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a grumpy bear gets super mad? Well, let's find out.
So one day, Mr. Bear looked in his cupboard for some honey, but oh no, it was all gone.
"Oh no! No honey!" he grumbled. So he stomped off to the forest to find some more. Pretty soon, he smelled something delicious. Honey. He stuck his big paw right into the beehive. And then, zzzz, suddenly, a single tiny bee flew out, and she did not look happy at all. "Hey, Bear, go away. This is not your honey," the little bee buzzed bravely. But Mr. Bear just huffed. "I am bigger than you, and I am stronger than you too. I can do what I want." So he stuck his paw right back in the beehive. But you know what? That little bee was so brave. Zing! She stung him right on his big nose. "Owie!" cried the bear.
My nose! My nose! Oh, I'm so angry. Gosh!
Now Mr. Bear was really losing his temper. He grabbed a giant stick and tried to hit the bee, but she was just way too fast for him. The little bee flew back inside the hive, and that's when the bear had a terrible, awful idea. "Ha ha ha! Now you're trapped," he shouted, and he swung the big stick right at the beehive. Smash! 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 He hit the beehive and it broke all over the ground into tiny pieces. But then he heard a strange sound. It started quiet and then got louder and louder.
Oh no! Thousands of angry bees flew out of the broken hive. The whole family was there.
They stung him on his ear, and his elbow, and on his arms and legs, but especially on his poor nose.
Mr. Bear ran all the way home and, bam, he slammed the door shut so the bees couldn't get in.
Mrs. Bear was right there waiting. "You did it again, didn't you? You lost your temper," she said softly. Poor Mr. Bear cried as he counted all of his bee stings. He felt very sore and very silly.
And then Mrs. Bear said, "Also, we have honey in the cupboard. It's behind the flower."
So the moral of the story is this: a hot temper can get you into a whole lot of trouble. So what do you think? What's a better way to handle feeling angry? Maybe he could have just asked nicely.